It's impossible to mod Skyrim for 7,000 hours and not kick things off with one of the most revolutionary gameplay changes recently introduced by the community. Originally a modest project, it has since evolved into one of the most comprehensive frameworks since the game's release. Dismembering Framework is a real-time dismemberment system mod that introduces limb damage to Skyrim, where instead of scripted or random events, limb severing is context-aware, meaning damage type, hit location, as well as swing intensity actually matter. The mod is lightweight and heavily resembles Fallout's dismemberment system, with enhanced realism and integration specifically tailored for Skyrim. Which brings us to next-gen Decapitations. This mod takes Decapitations well beyond vanilla Skyrim's limited kill move system. Beheading can now occur dynamically during combat, not just as cinematic finishes, and they're influenced by weapon type, force, and timing. The transitions feel natural, include helmet separation features, and it avoids that awkward cut-to-kill cam feeling entirely. Finally, with Sanguine Symphony, we can drastically improve combat's atmosphere. The mod enhances blood splatter behavior to better match the chaos of battle, where blood reacts to movement and accumulates in real time, supported by overhauled blood textures with better quality and believable visuals. Regardless of your setup, having these three mods drastically transforms the combat experience into something that is more reactive and intense. Thank you to War Thunder for sponsoring this video, the most comprehensive vehicle combat game available for free on PC, consoles, and mobile devices. Pilot over 2,500 vehicles of 10 major nations, ranging from biplanes and armored cars of the 1920s to the fighter jets and main battle tanks of the modern era. Immerse yourself in the intense combat where detailed vehicles, realistic graphics, and authentic sound effects place you right at the helm of the most powerful war machines of our time. One of my personal favorite features of War Thunder is immersive damage X-ray view. All damage done to a vehicle can be closely inspected by players, showing you where the shell penetrated and which components were affected. Express yourself by freely customizing your vehicles with countless camouflages, historical markings, and decorations, and show them off in multiple game modes, ranging from arcade fast-paced matches to a simulator mode for the most skilled pilots. Join a worldwide community of over 96 million players and delve into the wealth of content War Thunder offers. Follow my links in the description, sign up today, and for a limited time, for PC and console users, new players and those who haven't played for 6 months will receive a bonus pack that includes several premium vehicles, a premium account, and 100k silver. Thank you to War Thunder Steam for continuously supporting the channel. Skyrim as a game offers a lot of exploration and stealth elements, however, leaves a few aspects that would support them left to be desired, especially as a perfect fit for your next Dark Brotherhood Assassin playthrough. One mod tackles this missing component by taking inspiration from Assassin's Creed and Mirror's Edge, implementing terrain traversal that was never possible before. SkyParkour is a procedural parkour framework recently created utilizing Animation Motion Revolution to add vaulting, climbing, and scaling features that completely unlocks the way players traverse the world. Now you might say, Sin, you already showcased this mod in the past. We are aware of dynamic ledge detection, wall scaling, and ledge grabbing that is fully tied to stamina and the equipment load. Well, apparently the mod author thought that was not enough, and with the latest update, introduced crouch sliding. Compared to its predecessor on the left, SkyParkour completely removes animation snapping with smoothly implemented transitions. An incredible mod that makes exploration feel fresher than ever, just make sure to use it responsibly. Let's move on to non-combat animations, an aspect of the game that I put a lot of emphasis on, as its variety can breathe new life into the game. Some of the mods featured here are years old, but still stand strong as the best options for your characters and NPCs. Leviathan Animations for males utilize OAR to bring new life to heavy armored characters, with idles and locomotion perfectly suited for battle-hardened characters. Similarly, we have Vanargand animations for light armored female characters, with subtle yet confident idle weight shifting, supported by assertive locomotion. Also, Leviathan animations have been created for female characters as well, but with subtle variations that respect the differences between two sexes. Lastly, and my favorite out of them all, we have Malignis animations. Not only do these animations respectfully present the feminine and elegant side of a female characters, but also introduces over 100 animation variants that change based on external conditions like weather, resources, and locations. As for furniture animations, my favorite one to distribute to male characters is HSF Furniture Idols, with sitting animations brimming with confidence and self-importance. For female characters, I like using modern female sitting animations, the pack that distributes a variety of feminine sitting idols that change based on armor type worn. To spice up social moments with NPCs, my choice is NPC Animation Remix, a mod that refreshes the dialogue behavior by adding a bunch of gesture variants based on NPC role and personality. And finally, with arm movement animations, we can bring nuanced arm motions to everyday actions, smoothing out how NPCs move their arms during various tasks that feel more natural and expressive. First-person combat has been dominated by CFPAO for a while, however, there's a new contender in town. Sigma Animations elevate Skyrim's first-person combat with hundreds of handcrafted motions designed to bring real weight to your weapon handling, supported by stance swapping. These animations include wide swings, thrusts, and combo attacks that feel more impactful and semi-realistic. The stances allow the player to utilize different combos that can be distributed to unique weapons added by the community. The stances are split between high, mid, neutral, and low. Sigma also ensures every aspect of the first-person experience has been covered, and as a result provides incredibly fluid first-person gameplay loop. Bash and then follow up with the power attack, parry or dodge incoming attacks, hilt bash an enemy into the ground, or swap the stance mid-combo for an epic finisher. Over the past year or so, I have already extensively covered third-person combat mods, so instead of repeating the talking points from the video popping up on your screen right now, let's instead showcase a bunch of movesets that I use. It's not a secret that VDO has a very creative animations theme, so why not experience it in Skyrim with Guardian Battleaxe moveset? This moveset arguably possesses one of the most fluid combo strings, allowing you to seamlessly weave normal and power attacks. Next, why not import some animations from Elden Ring, specifically Milady and Rellana's Twin Blades? This moveset supports one-handing, two-handing, and even dual-wielding weapons. For fans of Vindictus, there's Fiona's sword and shield animations. This pack has a lot of combos for you to take advantage of and utilizes Elden Ring weapon arts for some unique fantasy attacks and finishers. By the way, just to clarify, all of these animation packs are MCO-based movesets. Continuing with Vindictus, there's Delia's Ultra Greatsword moveset, a high fantasy pack for the enjoyers of petite ladies wielding comically large weapons. How about a Saber moveset inspired by Rise of the Ronin for the fans of rapier weapons? If on the market for something over the top, you can try King's Glaive, a pack with some ridiculous animation variety. The same author of Saber moveset also implemented a quarterstaff animations inspired by Wolong Fallen Dynasty. And of course, there is For Honor, arguably one of the most comprehensive and in-depth movesets made to date. This mod completely replaces key weapon combat animations with new directional attacks, parries, dodges, and follow-ups. For Honor covers all vanilla weapons, but also adds animations for community-created ones, allowing you to, for example, utilize unique animations for weapons like katanas. There are left and right dodge attacks and directional moves built into the system as well, so sliding into an enemy and pivoting isn't just flair, it's actually functional. This can be followed up with the fluid animation chaining that actually feels useful to perform, as defensive playstyle can be directly connected into counterattacks. And lastly, and my favorite moveset, is ER Katana moveset. This animation pack combines attacks and Ashes of War from Elden Ring and weapon arts from Dark Souls 3. While on the topic of movesets, there's one aspect of combat that I would like to see get expanded upon, especially after the release of paired animation improvements and trigger combat behavior, and that's finishers. So far, there is Dynamic Kill Move for pike weapons, a mod that utilizes previously mentioned frameworks to add completely new finisher moves to the game, triggering when using spear weapons. These finisher kill moves are also directly imported from Ubisoft's For Honor series, specifically Nobushi class that uses Naginata weapon to fight her opponents. The mod can be comfortably used alongside Violence or Valhalla to personalize finisher triggers. Let's move on to city overhauls and start with my favorite, Riften Expanded. What started as a few rooftop decorations to make Riften look more Nordic, gradually grew into a complete overhaul that adds fortifications, introduces a new district, and makes the layout feel like a real, lived-in city. This new district is behind Temple of Mara and Blackbriar's Mansion, and is a fully fleshed out, lively urban quarter with real purpose. You'll find locations like a bank where you can deposit gold and earn interest, or a new Temple of Talos with gameplay implications depending on who controls Riften. On the opposite side of the map, we have a massive previously covered city overhaul, but now significantly improved and optimized, Grand Solitude. This monstrosity is the most ambitious city expansion project with 20 new buildings, revamped Castle Dower, and Temple of the Nine Divines. Marketplace is filled with new merchants and stands that overflows with goods available for trade, properly representing a space where nobles compete for wealth and influence. The mod even adds a new district outside the city gates with its own tavern and blacksmith, making it one of the most impressive city overhauls to date. Let's replace all of the boring thatch hut-filled settlements with unique architecture and start with Morthal. Cities of the North, as one of the best options out there, replaces every building in a settlement with unique models that give Sjolmarch capital a distinct architectural identity. Same with Dawnstar, a capital of the Pale, supposedly known for a rich and traffic-heavy harbor. Doesn't really feel like it, however, with Cities of the North, you'll notice updated layouts, cohesive and unique building styles, perfectly suited for its location and purpose. Falkreath, on the other hand, has been given a different and more deliberate treatment by Cities of the North. Beyond its custom building models and architecture, the town's layout has been completely redesigned in a way that emphasizes its graveyard and lumber production. And finally, Cities of the North series also touches up Winterhold, probably in the most unique way out of the four. It uses custom architecture without altering the layout, except for the Jarl's Longhouse, now transformed into an impressive castle that rivals Solitude's. And finally, let's utilize the Great City series to tackle the rest. Kyne's Grove with custom Nordic architecture is now worthy of Kyne's Sacred Grove, Shorestone turned into a fortified mining settlement, and Mixwater Mill into a bustling riverside village. However, if you want a substitute for Winterhold, one of the most impressive overhauls comes from this exact series, where this city has been provided with visuals designed to bridge the gap between ancient Nordic architecture of Windhelm and the high medieval sophistication of Solitude, transforming it into a settlement that actually feels like a proper hold capital. Since we are already in the province, let's overhaul the college utilizing the combo for JK's and Obscure's overhauls. This ambitious project takes college changes by Obscure that turns this place into a magical institution, and then merges it with JK's subtle aesthetic tweaks. The new Hall of Acumen and Diligence towers, as well as the college layout, are all based on Obscure's changes, while JK's aesthetic tweaks have been applied throughout the rest of the college, resulting in one of the most impressive overhauls, letting you enjoy the best features of both mods. On top of that, you can also apply Skyfall's College of Winterhold. This mod, that is currently in its beta stage, adds circular domes for all towers in the college, lightly inspired by Roman Pantheon. Secrets of the Arcane have been finally utilized to repair the treacherous bridge, while every single tower, including those added by Obscure, adorned with domes and spires. As the college is the heart of Skyrim's magical tradition, these architectural changes are designed to support that claim with visually recognizable adjustments and symbols etched into the college tower walls, giving the place an extra layer of character and perfectly complementing the previous three mods. Alright, originally this video was supposed to be 20 minutes long, as I wanted to showcase follower mods, NPC replacers, quest mods, and perhaps some weapons and armor. Unfortunately, I ran out of time, so let me know down in the comments if you want to see a part 2. Just keep in mind that I plan to turn this into a series where I cover the greatest mod releases of all times, separated into categories. Also, apologies for the lack of uploads recently. To be honest with you, I've hit a pretty nasty burnout phase a couple of months ago. Don't get me wrong, I love Skyrim and I especially love modding it, but when you do it for such a long time, you're bound to hit that brick wall eventually. But we're back now, so going forward, expect regular uploads. But that's it, endorse the authors and their mods, consider subscribing to this channel if you enjoy modding content, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Shout out to War Thunder again for sponsoring this video. Check them out for free on PC, console, and mobile devices. Use my links to register, and if you're a new player or haven't played the game for 6 months, access a massive bonus pack across all platforms that includes multiple premium vehicles, in-game currency, and more.